What is going on, everybody? We are back together here with another video on this Wednesday. And Emmy Awards. I didn't know that there was actually Emmy Awards for kid shows. Did you?
No.
I really didn't, but we just found out that there is the first annual Children's Emmy Awards. And I remember when award shows actually used to mean something, when you got an Emmy or an Oscar, that actually meant something. These awards don't mean anything. The ratings for these award shows, Golden Globes, Oscars, they have been down year after year after year because it's usually nothing more than political propaganda.
Yes.
You know, there's been a lot of people go up there on these award shows talking about, oh, Orange Man bad, Trump this, Trump that, climate change, that kind of thing. People don't care about that stuff when it comes to award shows. They don't.
No.
Now, how many videos have we done talking about LGBT propaganda for children?
Quite a lot.
Quite a bit. Quite a bit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the first annual Emmy Awards, guess what? It was dominated by LGBTQ propaganda. Not a surprise. What are your initial thoughts just looking at this? We've been warning these people, all our viewers, about this, right?
Yes.
This is kind of stuff that Disney wants. All these other companies pushing this agenda on children. You parents, you better pay attention. It says here, the first annual Children's and Family Emmy Awards took place over the weekend in Los Angeles to honor TV programming geared towards children up to the age of 15. But the ceremony ended up being dominated by LGBTQ messaging and talent, including co-host JoJo Siwa. Now, you remember her?
No,
She is the one that went after Candace Cameron Bure. For remember Candace Cameron said that her new Great American Family would be focusing on traditional marriages.
Yeah.
Yeah. JoJo Siwa came out and said that, oh, I'm never talking to Candace again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's her.
That's her.
Okay.
Yeah. See, and she identifies herself as like a gay icon right here. She identifies as pansexual and queer, which I'm pretty sure pansexual, nothing more than a fancy word for bisexual. But to them, that means I like any and everything.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. And queer. That's her actually. This is her in the thumbnail of this article right here, by the way. Yeah. This is what they're doing. And she's wearing a rainbow jersey right there. Let's see here. The 2-night ceremony. Why is it 2 nights? Anyway, bestowed some of its honors on LGBTQ themed content. Sesame Street's Friends with a Penguin won for Best Original Song. The song was originally performed on Sesame Street by, oh my God, LGBTQ celebrity Billy Porter, who wore a bizarre tuxedo evening gown combination when performing the song. Now, Billy Porter, you probably don't know him.
No.
He's a black man that wears dresses all the time.
Okay.
I mean, he wears like these extravagant like dresses to all these award shows. Mm-hmm. He's a gay man. So I'm not surprised that he was involved in this. Upon receiving the award, song composer Catherine Rayo Rendy gave a shout out to, quote, all the LGBTQIA kids. Why? Why can't you just shout out kids? I mean, I thought the program was for kids, not just LGBT kids.
Well, look at the bottom here. Like it say at the bottom,
Where
starting from another winner down
where I'm at the end of the article, so
where after you say like
oh, I see it right there. Yeah.
At the bottom it say we have the power to create programming that elevate all voices, erases generation of hate and tells the bullies of the world to suck it.
In other words, you parents that don't want your kids being indoctrinated by this stuff, they want you to shut up and go away.
Yeah, and
Because they want to push this propaganda on your kids.
Well, they want to erase generation of hate because they know that people
you
hate them.
No, not necessarily that they hate them. You know what they mean by this?
What?
If you disagree with me, then you hate me. That's the way they feel. No, I just don't want you sexualizing kids. That's the problem right there.
Yeah, but I guess what they feel is they feel discriminate in a way where
No, they're triggered by the littlest thing, anything. Like if you don't want to, like that movie Bros. I did a video on that. That movie flopped big time. And guess what? It flopped and they were actually attacking straight people in the trailer. So straight people didn't go to see it. And the creator, who's also gay, blamed straight people for the failure of his movie. When he didn't even make the movie for straight people. Gay people didn't even go see it. So these people, they want to play this victim card all the time. It's getting so old. It's getting so old. And majority of parents out there do not want these people indoctrinating children.
But Disney is not going to stop.
Disney is not going to stop. But guess what? Disney's woke programming is flopping. Lightyear flop. They got that new movie, Strange World. Lost a lot of money. Yeah, they can keep going and doing this, but guess what? People can turn it off.
Yeah, but I don't think what's it called? Emmy Award is not stopping too. I mean,
this is the first one for this one, so
I know, but I don't know if they're going to stop.
No, obviously not. I mean, it was so full of propaganda.
I mean, do you think that like they doing this to encourage them that don't be ashamed to be a LGBT?
Well, I think they're also doing it to indoctrinate children.
Yes.
Do you know the percentage of just overall people that are actually like gay?
Not many.
Not many, like probably like 2%. This is why that content does not sell. This is why they want you to think like 50% of people feel this way, if not more. And it's just not true. And when you're talking about like kids, especially when you're talking about like 5-year-olds, nobody's thinking about sexuality at 5 years old, right? No. So you're trying to tap into a market to push this stuff. And I said it many times. They push this stuff on kids so when they become older, they become indoctrinated already to this stuff and they think that stuff is normal. And that's a problem right there. And they're doing this in children's programming, which is crazy. But
it is another way to reduce population growth.
Well, these won't be the people that are actually reproducing.
No.
Because we know that 2 men can't have babies, 2 women can't have babies. Now, they'll go out and adopt, or they'll go out and find a what do you call it? Basically somebody to carry the baby. I can't remember what you call it off the top of my head. Surrogate. That's what it is. Surrogate.
Yeah, but they want to promote all this stuff and like
they want to confuse children.
Not only promoting in America, but around the world.
Yeah, but the whole world ain't going for this.
No,
it's not going for that. But the Disney executives said months ago, we want half of our content to be this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, I wonder what the ratings of this are actually going to be. Is it going to be a disaster? I mean, it could be, because overall, I mean, oh my goodness, check this out. Netflix is a gay teen comedy series. They actually have a gay teen comedy series. I didn't even know that.
Wow.
Heartstopper won multiple awards, including Best Young Teen Series. During the ceremony, a clip for the series was reportedly shown depicting a scene of the 2 lead teen males kissing. Man. This is what they're doing.
You know what I think? you know, like we did talk about like the show where Disney promote like the body positivity.
Yeah, body positivity.
It's kind of like that, don't you think? It's like they're promoting.
They're trying to like really like normalize all this stuff on a
Yeah.
much bigger scale. Just like I guess you can say the underwear models, they want you to think like, oh, all these people are fat, everybody's fat, and this is normal. No, it's not healthy.
I mean, for me, in a way, I mean, the Emmy award to, you know, award children for acting and performing is good to encourage children to, you know, like to bring out their best performance in acting.
But they're more
the
concerned
way-
about propaganda.
Yeah, but to promote LGBTQ, you know,
Yeah, the alphabet stuff,
and
yeah.
doctorate is not good.
No, it's not good. Definitely not good. But it doesn't seem to be slowing down. The only thing I can tell adults, because adults actually do listen to the show, hey, you gotta monitor everything your kids are watching.
Don't you think like the people, you know, watching this, I mean, Disney, do you think the people around the world, the parents are, you know, complaining?
Oh yeah, they're probably definitely complaining. But the thing is, the mainstream media is not going to push any type of parent complaints. So that's why it's the job of parents, you know, to turn this stuff off. You know, there's a reason why a lot of this woke content is failing. Like if you go and look at let me look at the Rotten Tomatoes score of Bros real quick. Rotten Tomatoes, and I'm gonna show you Bros, because certain content, especially like on Rotten Tomatoes, I must have misspelled it here. Rotten Tomatoes.com. I must have misspelled it. But anyway, so pulling it up here. Bros. And I know a lot of critics didn't even like it. Gay comedy. Now, the critics gave this an 88. Now, this audience score says 90 right here. Mm-hmm. But nobody went to see this movie.
What is that about?
It's a gay comedy.
Oh.
It's a gay comedy. Where's the synopsis at? Doesn't say it, but it doesn't matter. It's a gay comedy. That's the one I was talking about earlier. It bombed at the box office, lost money, and this thing it wasn't a cheap movie to make either. Why would you put that much money into a movie like that? I have no idea.
How come the audience is 90%?
Rotten Tomatoes is weird. I mean, you'll see like things that people have complained about, like Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
You'll see it. It was stuck at 88 for the longest time. That score was dropping, and then they just freeze it. And you'll see like movies. That's why Rotten Tomatoes isn't the best thing to look at, because they do some funny things with the score. Like they'll freeze it. Like Captain Marvel back in I think, when did Captain Marvel come out? I think it was 2019 when that came out. They actually changed the scores because of Captain Marvel was getting so much backlash. So they changed the whole system, though. But what do you guys think of this? The first ever Children's Emmy Awards pushing propaganda. I'm not surprised, guys. This is the world we're living in. Parents, watch what your kids are watching. So, that being said, guys, we will see you on Friday with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.